I know what you're probably thinking. Another fitness series. Really, Jasma? And the answer is yes, absolutely. At the beginning of the year, because why not? Literally, why not? I am so excited for this series. The beginning of this is just going to be like an introduction. So if you want to skip it, then I'll put the timestamps down below. I kind of want to give you an outline of like what to look forward to in this series and how it differs from summer prep series and my running diaries that I did throughout 2024. Now, it is not 2025 yet. Today is December the 27th, and I was gonna wait to start this next week, but I said, I'm in the mood, I'm excited, I'm ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it today. This morning I did take some videos as like before footage, but let's talk about what this series entails. This is just my fitness journey. So unlike summer prep series, I'm not going to be weighing in every single day. As we all know, there's other ways to measure progress. So I'm going to be focused more on performance, strength, endurance when it comes to running, because I will be running again, and just other factors, not just the scale. You can expect meal ideas, meal prep, grocery hauls, obviously going to the gym with me, lifting, whether that's upper body, lower body, cardio days. I'm looking to add calisthenics in for real this time, because I know I mentioned it in one of the last series, but like for reals. Obviously, like mobility, stability, all of that is going to be included within the program. I have a new program that I'm starting very soon. This week is more like a trial week, but we still gonna count it, okay? We're still gonna count it. I have not weighed in. I will not weigh in until next Saturday, and here's the reason why. But first, if you've been here before, you know I'm extremely transparent, so I just gotta be honest. December gave me the hands. Do you hear me? They gave me the hands. Out of all of the months, December was the one that really challenged me when it came to being consistent with lifting and also my nutrition. All the other months on it, I'm sure I've gained a few pounds, and I do not want to get on that scale yet. I'm just being honest. So we're gonna wait until next Saturday, and then we're gonna weigh in, okay? Okay. And obviously, I wouldn't be me if I didn't also give some tips along the way. Just in case you're new here, I'm a certified strength and conditioning coach. So I do have some qualifications to back up a lot of the things that you hear me say throughout this series. Unlike summer prep series where I had kind of like a timeline, it went from March until like June or July until the summer. Here it's just going to be week by week until whenever. Like, it's literally a fitness journey. I don't know when it might end. I'm just going to show you the real, the raw, the transparent, the 5 a.m.s, the 4 a.m.s, the days that I don't want to do cardio, the days that I'm just not feeling it. Yeah. Now that is something that will be consistent with the last 2 series. I'm just going to show it. I'm just going to be very honest. Weeks where I may have setbacks, weeks where I'm on my cycle and it's me making a decision like, are you going to take this time to rest? Is that what your body is saying? Or is it a mental thing and you can actually get up and go do some cardio and get some movement in? So yeah, welcome to my fitness journey, because I don't really have a name for it. This is week 1. This is a trial week, but we are counting it. Now I got my notes because I don't want to miss anything. Did I mention this? I will be weighing in every Saturday, starting next Saturday. That's the goal. I do want to be very clear. I have no desire to be super lean or to have a 6-pack. That's never been my goal. That's not my goal. I am also not going to force my body to be at a weight or aesthetically at a place that it does not naturally want to be at all. Like something that I would have to pretty much be miserable in order to obtain and to maintain. That's not my goal. I don't believe that or deem that as being healthy. So I'm going to do what's best for my body, which may not look like the next person, and that's okay. Now, do I want a more defined core and back? Absolutely. We'll actually talk about that in a second. I am also not someone who can intuitively eat. And the reason I say that isn't because I have like a bad relationship with food. It's because my body requires me to track everything that I'm eating in order to see the progress that I desire. Trust me. And so I'm going to be tracking my macros again very closely. My main goal right now in my journey is to drop body fat while maintaining muscle mass. Again, I keep referencing previous series, but if you were here for my summer prep, I went from 205 to like 188, I think was the lowest from the series. And then since then, I dropped down to 184. But again, December wasn't my best friend. It literally wasn't. If I had to guess, I'm more like maybe 190-ish now. And again, it's not all about the scale, but if I had to take a guess on like how my body holds weight, how I've seen myself be at different numbers on the scale, I would probably want to drop another 10 to 12 pounds. And again, it really just depends, because we're talking fat, we're talking muscle mass, and how that's proportioned. So the program that I'm about to start, it is based off of 8 weeks, and then I'll make any adjustments, any like large adjustments that I need to make after the 8 weeks. In between that time, I will tweak things as necessary, but my goal is really about performance. I am going to be adding running back in twice a week. I have specific cardio days. I will be strength training 4 days a week. I want to add in some calisthenics. I know. It sounds like a lot, but trust me, I've spent time writing out the program so that it's not too much for my body, that I'm able to have time to recover between lifts or between workouts. And if I need to make any small adjustments, I'll do so week to week, and I'll be sure to inform y'all. I've also gone ahead and redid my macros as well to see what that looks like on a day-to-day basis. I will be slightly carb cycling. Carb cycling has always worked very well for me. We'll talk about carb cycling in a whole nother video because I don't want to put too much information in this one, but I just want to give you an outline of, like, again, what to expect over the X amount of weeks that are to follow. Okay, now really quickly, because I know I've already done like a lot of talking and I just want us to get into the fun stuff, right? But let me go over this really quickly. I don't want to miss anything. January specific, let's talk about my goals. First and foremost, I want to get back to getting the 8,000 to 10,000 steps per day that I was doing sometime last year. I have a walking pad. I work from home. So I do feel like working from home, I have to be a lot more intentional about getting up and moving around throughout the day. I do take a 15-minute walk outside most days, or at least go outside to get fresh air, but I need to be a little bit more consistent with getting steps in throughout the day. My workout alone is not enough. I need to get up out of that chair and I need to walk around, I need to move. So I do want to get back to 8,000 to 10,000 steps per day just by being more intentional. Now, for lack of better words, I want to prioritize my posterior chain. That does not mean that I'm not going to train my quads and chest and whatnot, but I have a very difficult time. Well, first and foremost, I hold a lot of my fat in my upper body. Well, I have it in my lower body, but it just goes to the right places, if that makes sense. But then my upper body really holds on to fat. Well, I've already been doing it as of recently, but I really want to pay more attention to my posterior chain. So really training my back, because babes, I want such a defined and attractive back. It's something about a nice back. I don't know what it is, but it's just, to me, so attractive. My hamstrings as well. I have a hard time activating my hamstrings, feeling a really good contraction. Another goal, obviously, is just to stick as close as possible to both my program and my macros every single day. Life does happen, life lives, and that's why on the days where life isn't lifing, I need to be as consistent and as disciplined as I can be, because when life get to going, I may have to make adjustments, or I may have to miss a workout here and there. And for that reason, I need to be on it at all other times. Y'all know I gave up chicken. It's been like 6 to 8 months since I've made chicken at home. I eat chicken, I don't want to touch it. I don't like it. I'm currently grossed out by it. Normally I would order chicken breast. I don't eat chicken with bones. Like, I eat boneless breasts. It's just something about bones. I've never, even as a child, I don't like things with bones in it. I am going to try to introduce chicken back at home and meal prepping it, but I'm going to start with chicken, like the tenderloins, and see how that goes, because it doesn't require as much cleaning and taking off of fat as chicken breast. So I think I should be okay. We gonna see. Sleep. When I tell y'all on average, I get about 5 hours of sleep a night, maybe 6, and I know it's not good. I literally know it's not good, and for different reasons. Sleep plays such a huge part in your physical fitness goals. As far as recovery, as a way to help prevent injury, you need enough rest. You need enough recovery. So my goal in January is to get at least 6 hours minimum. The long-term goal is 7 to 8 hours, but right now, at least 6 minimum. That will require me to go to bed at 9:30 at the latest, but I gotta do what I gotta do. I was doing it last year during my summer prep. I can get back to it. And I'm just bringing this up just to kind of touch on it, but water intake, I'm good with my water. 80 ounces is the minimum amount that I drink a day. I know that was a lot. Those are pretty much my goals for January, and then overall what to expect in this series. Now that I have talked your head off, we're going to get started on the fun things. So today is a Friday. I have cardio. I did not get up this morning to do it, but I knew that I would have the opportunity to either do it during my lunch break or after I get off work. And today I'm going to do it after I get off work. So we're going to do steady state today, just the Stairmaster. Again, this first week will be trial and error, and it won't be exactly as my program has it laid out, just because right now I don't have my truck. It's in the shop, so I cannot make it to Alphaland to lift. But we're going to improvise and do other things in the meantime. Thank you for being here. I'm excited. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's see what we can do over the next 30, 60, 90, 180 days. Because I really just want to be a unit. You know what I'm saying? I want to look in the mirror and be like, okay. Like it doesn't matter what anyone else is saying. It matters what I think and how I feel when I look in that mirror. So I want to just be pleased with myself come summer or come whenever, and just, yeah, just be proud. Welcome to my fitness journey 2025 version. Good morning. Bear with me. I'm a teensy itty bitty bit out of breath from coming up the steps. I just went and got groceries, and let's do a grocery haul because why not? As a source of protein, I have eggs. I have 2 cartons already in the refrigerator, so this is just a backup one. Well, like, you know, just so I don't run out. Lately, I've been trying to eat more boiled eggs than scrambled eggs because when I eat my scrambled eggs, I love to throw a lot of cheese in there, and babes, that's not gonna get me any closer to my goals. So I've been trying to do more boiled, less scrambles. I think something is leaking. I think it might be this milk. I'm pretty sure it's this milk. Yeah, this is strange. I bought milk for my protein shake basically, and for my coffee. I'm gonna have to get to the bottom of that leaking milk. Okay, so hear me out. My cycle is due to come on very soon, like within the next week. Babes, I'm just trying to be prepared. I have some chocolate covered almonds, and I love these so much. Now, I don't know why I insist on getting a whole pound when I had the option of getting a quarter pound, half a pound, 3/4 a pound, and I got a whole pound. But I got it for when those cravings hit. I don't need to go order anything out. I don't need to go to Cold Stone and get me ice cream. I don't need to do any of that. If I have cravings during this cycle, which is normally chocolate, I have something at the house, and I just have to be disciplined not to eat. Well, I'm not gonna eat the whole bag in one day, but I just have to be disciplined as far as proportioning it out. I wish y'all could have seen my face when I was getting my groceries out of my trunk just now. I said, wait a minute, this looks kind of light. This is the salmon I ordered this week. I was like, ooh, let me do fresh salmon instead of frozen salmon, right? I thought for sure I ordered a whole pound. Apparently, I ordered quarter pound. What is that? Let me double check. Yep, I put a quarter pound. So thankfully, I do already have some frozen salmon in the freezer, but apparently I have a quarter pound here too. So I got some salmon for the week. Y'all know I love my salads, and this is no different. I got kale, whole cranberries to go into the salad, sunflower kernels, 2 bottles of this. I'm not going to use all of this right now, but I like to have a backup bottle in the pantry. Speaking of, I've been on my grown woman tip lately. I've been very mature lately, very adult-like. I be buying more than what I need sometimes just so I have enough in either my refrigerator, my freezer, or my pantry. Because any other time, I am living week to week when it comes to groceries. But now, I be having a little stash in there, a little something slight. I also have some red onions for my salad as well. Don't knock it till you try it. I love my kale salad so much. If I could, I would probably be a kale salad. And also some feta cheese to go into it. I have not been putting cucumbers just because there's been like that outbreak with cucumbers for like the last 3 or 4 months. And I just don't even want to, I don't even want to test it out, test the theory out. I don't need the cucumbers, it's okay. Turkey bacon for the mornings. Chobani hazelnut coffee creamer for my coffee. Okay, so this right here is something different. This is me giving chicken another go as far as cooking it. Remember I told you I was gonna get the tenderloins instead of like chicken breast, so I did. I got 2 packs. Hopefully this will go better than trying to clean chicken breast because I just simply cannot. So I'm so glad to be adding chicken back because I get so much more protein. I know this seems like nothing, right? This doesn't seem like, it seems like a whole bunch of nothing, but this is literally what I eat throughout the week and it carries me. Again, I have some more salmon in there, so that's good. The only thing I don't have that I would want is some fruit, but I have a hard time allowing them to pick out the fruit for me. So I did curbside pickup. They pick everything out. I just go pick it up, bring it home. I would have liked maybe some grapes, but all the grapes in there are seedless. I would rather have seeds in my grapes, and I don't really know what other fruits are in season. And again, I'd rather pick it out, so I don't have any fruit. That's the one thing. I could at least get some apples or something. But I did get 6 Olipop cherry colas. I do like these. They have a good amount of fiber in them. And I want like a little soda, you know what I'm saying, without having to drink soda. Because I'm a Coca-Cola girly. And I know it's terrible, right? Terrible for you. I will drink this instead. And or I did get some carbonated water. I like it. It gives me that belch that I need, that I'm looking for when I'm eating my meals sometimes. I don't know why I thought this, but I thought this grocery haul was going to be a lot more something, and it just wasn't. I just feel like people overdo what like you have to get. Like it can be simple stuff. It's all about how you dress it up and how you season it, what you mix together, things like that. I also have rice already in the cabinet, so I probably will have rice with something as a carb. Oh, because I already have some things. Let me show you what else I'll be eating throughout the week as well. So here is the salmon I'm talking about. I have 2 more packs in there. This is potatoes. I put this in the air fryer. Chef's kiss. I also have some bagels open right now. Let me show you. Dave's Killer Bagels, and the cinnamon raisin is my absolute favorite. And I eat that with some vegan cream cheese from Trader Joe's. I mean, you can get it from H-E-B, but it's Trader Joe's brand. I'm not even vegan. I just like it. Okay, well, that's a wrap. That's the grocery haul. Now, today we are strength training. It's going to be a full body day. This is not my program. But because of how yesterday went, and I had a hair appointment, and Outline wasn't open yet, it kind of shifted things. So today's gonna be a full body day. I'm gonna do my best to record when I go. Okay, so I wanted to give a few random tips throughout this portion of me lifting. As y'all see right here, I'm doing pendulum squats. It does not matter what type of squat you're doing. Goblet, pendulum, back squat, front squat, hack squat. This applies to all of them. Notice how my heels are staying down. They are not lifting up. That is so important to pay attention to. If you find your heels raising while you are performing squats, there's a few different things that could be the issue. I'm just going to throw out some basic ones here. It could deal with ankle mobility. It could also be the shoes that you're wearing, or it could just be your technique. I also think it's important here to note that my reps are controlled. Not sure if you guys know, my coaching business is Merc Performance, and Merc stands for making every rep count. I see so often people rush through their reps just to get them over with, but time under tension is extremely important. Take your time. I promise you it'll yield better results. Doing some pull-ups because y'all know I love a pull-up. Hopefully maybe this year, I can get up to maybe 8 unassisted, but we shall see. Being able to do pull-ups is one of my superpowers personally. Like I mentioned before, I have a hard time activating my hamstrings. So I do typically like to do hamstring curls before I actually do like an RDL, or even before I do a hip thrust. They're more activated. I didn't end up doing any RDLs today. I was supposed to, but y'all, I was hungry. I was so hungry. I didn't think I was going to make it past pendulum squats, but I pushed myself. You'll notice I didn't do anything too strenuous at the pendulum squats because I just knew I didn't have it in me, but I did what I could. I love this row variation so much. I love a close grip row. Y'all see me do this all the time on the previous series because I love it. Like, I literally love it. Probably one of my favorite movements. Here's some chest. Some days I enjoy chest, some days I don't, but either way I hit it regardless. So this is days later. Like, this is me time jumping right now. I am currently editing this video, and I realized that I deleted a clip. Like, deleted it completely from my SSD, from my SD, from everything in my computer. Like, it's gone. It does not exist anymore. So now I'm just gonna have to tell you basically what I showed you then. But I ended up meal prepping, and it took me about an hour, 50 minutes, 2 hours, but it's enough that will hold me for about 3 to 4 days. I'm going to insert a photo of the meal prep. I'm so thankful I at least took photos. That wore me out. It took me longer than I expected. I ended up air frying the chicken, and then the salmon I also ended up air frying as well. You guys should have seen how small that piece of salmon was that I got by itself. Then I used 2 pieces of frozen salmon. So it's only 3 pieces in there. 2 salads. Y'all know I love a kale salad. The rice, it just has butter in it. Like nothing too special, but it's a very simple meal prep. I don't mind it. I love putting a protein into my salads with some rice in there. It's so good. I deleted the footage, my bad y'all, but that's really a recap of what I talked about. We made it. Happy New Year. Today is January the 1st. Yay, yay, yay. The first workout of 2025. Yesterday Alpha Land did not open until 7 a.m. And y'all know I go before work, so this is exactly what I mean when I said this week was just off a little bit. That's just another example, but today I'm going to make up for yesterday, and I'm going to do upper body day, and I'm going to do some cardio, and I might even throw some abs in there. It just depends on how busy Alpha Land is. Obviously it's the first of the year. Oh, for cardio, my goal is to run just a mile, and then I'll probably walk after that and then get in my upper body. I prefer to do cardio before I do upper body than after, because it just go ahead and get my heart rate up. For me, I don't burn a lot of calories when I do upper body. Most days I burn a lot of calories or lower body if I'm doing full body. So that's just my little mindset around it. My heart rate is already up. It kind of helps my heart rate to stay up while I do upper body. Yeah, so that's what today is. I am getting myself together. I'm very excited. It is a fresh slate. Yeah, I don't have any other words. Like, it's perfect. I hope that you guys have made your fitness goals and that you're excited to achieve them. Just remember to be as consistent and as disciplined as you can. She cute or whatever for the gym. I ordered this shirt from Amazon. It was 11 bucks. I wanted some black, more fitted shirts, I think. But I'm testing this one out today. For $11. I was like, I can't really go wrong, I don't think. So we'll see how it holds up. I'm so excited. Body yada 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 yada. To get stronger, to drop some body fat, to cut down on my mile. No pressure though, I'm not putting a lot of pressure on myself, but I do want to see my mile time decrease. Hopefully really get into calisthenics the way that I hope for. I don't know how much of today I'm going to vlog, but Happy New Year. Let's hit these goals. Let's push through. Let's do what we gotta do. Let's get into it. So I just got home from the gym. I tried looking on my watch, but I burnt like 900 something active calories and a little over 1,000 or maybe 1,100 total calories. I could not have asked for a better first lift of the year. I started off with the 1 mile run, and well, obviously like I warmed up and stuff, right? So like that's still the same. But I am pleased. I think it was like 13 minutes and change. I wasn't even trying to give it like everything. I just want to get back into the groove of running, but it wore me out. The upper body lift was everything. Everything. I feel so strong. So strong. I'm at 6,000 something steps so far for today, and it's 1:46 p.m. I need to clean my apartment today, so that's going to also help me to get in movement and steps as well. But I am so pleased. Happy January 1st. That was so good. Now I'm going to cook. Usually I would like shower then cook. I'm too hungry to do all that. Okay, I need energy to shower. So I'm going to make me some potatoes in the air fryer, boiled eggs, and probably turkey bacon, and let that just be what it is, and maybe some chicken just to up my protein some, especially since I haven't eaten a full breakfast yet. That was a lot of talking. Yeah, I'll see you in a sec. Good morning, y'all. It is today's Thursday, January the 2nd, and it's 5:27. I should be on my way to the gym probably, but that's okay because guess what, I'm up. I was this close to not going, but how is that possible? It's only January 2nd. Today is a regular leg day for me. Why would I skip this? But I'm so tired. like so sleepy. I'm gonna go give what I can today, but there's no way I'm starting the year off like this. There's no possible way. Like, I gotta get it together. I'm gonna go get this lift in, and I'll probably come back later today and just do like a little recap of the week, and then that'll be the end of week 1, aka trial week, and then we can really get into things starting tomorrow. Let's go get it done.